Okay, this video is meant to help you with the operation of our home cinema here in our vintage apartment in the heart of Vienna in the 2nd district. So it's fairly simple, but if you do it the first time, maybe a bit complicated. First thing what you have to see, this red light must be on. That means that the beamer is on standby. Okay, then the next thing is where you have to switch on is our stereo. Let's see if we get a little bit more light for explanation. Yes, a little bit more, not much more. Anyhow, there is a main power button. You're going to use this power button and you switch it on, and then make sure that you look for CD as input, because our beamer is on the CD input. Okay, then we have the input signal on. It's fairly simple now. We take first the white remote control. The white one is for the beamer, and let's see if it works now. But before we take off the cap, yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on. If something is working, yes, we see now. We have here the green light. Beamer starts operating, yeah. Okay, and then let's see what do we see on our screen. I think I better gonna switch off here this light. Okay, beamer is on, says no signal, which is clear, because the beamer doesn't know where the signal is coming from. So first part, we have a signal here down with our DVD player, and we just press this button and I hope this thing starts, or maybe not, who knows. It took a bit of time. Well, now it seems to start. Yes, okay. The beamer did start, the CD did start. What we see here is our beamer working with a DVD, which is Sex and the City, obviously. Okay, that is one input source we use. The other input source is HDMI. We can take here our HDMI. We just select on the white remote the HDMI, and here we select HDMI to, maybe I press it once more again that you see it. Okay, so you see down here HDMI 2. This is where our TV is running, yeah. And to switch the channels, that is something which seems to be a bit tricky on the first glimpse of an eye, but it isn't really. You just need to take your cell phone and you need to download the 3 apps. Just need to grab the cell phone of my wife, and I can show you. Where is your cell phone? Okay, let's see. Okay, the cell phone. And let's have a look where the 3 app is. There is an app called 3 TV, you see it here, yes? This app is what you have to look for on the Play Store, yeah? Exactly like the 3, like the number 3, and then TV. Not 3 mobile TV, just 3 TV. That is important, that you make a differentiation there. Let's do it a little bit less noisy. Okay. So, and then if you have this app here, because we are with our home working with this TV, you can just select any channel you want. Let's look, let's take another one, and it's just switching the channels, hopefully. If this cell phone is connected right now or the other one, which is not really sure. And then let's go for live. Okay, now it switches to another program. And here we are, having another program. Yeah. So you see, you can use this app fairly simple for at what time, whatever you want. You have about 40 channels in there, and you can just switch the channels. So I think more or less that's it. Important thing is you have to tell the beamer which is the source, where is the signal coming from. So the white remote control is for the beamer, and the white remote control has some buttons here. You see HDMI, AV, and so on and so on. Okay, and the DVD player is on AV. Okay, and here you see the selection, because this is the DVD. You see what you want to look at, and of course we do have a bit of a selection of DVDs in here, and there is also the manual of the beamer if you have troubles to use it, but it's fairly simple. Okay, and how do you switch the beamer off? That is something which is also tricky. As you know, beamers are something for people which love tricky things. You press once the button here, and then if you're lucky, it shuts off. And if it's blinking, okay, was not working. Coming back again. Let's see what's that. Doesn't like to shut off. Let's see, maybe that's the purpose. Let's take this offline here. Okay, so first I did shut off the DVD player, and then the here, and then you see power to standby, and I press just once more again, and then this thing goes off, and what it does, that's not what I want. Okay, once more again, let's go down. Oh, now it works. Okay, when it does this blinky story, red, green, then the ventilator blows up to the moment the LED bulb is cool enough, and then the beamer shuts off automatically. What is remaining then is the red light, so don't be scared if it's blinking red and green. That is just normal, and let it just do it. After 1 minute or something like that, it will shut down. When you press this button once, the red one, you see power to standby, and you just need to press the power button once more again, then it shuts off. So it was also for me a bit tricky to get to know it, but anyhow, so the beamer is quite new. We just installed it 1 day ago, so but everything works fine, and I hope you will enjoy our home cinema with a lot of TV programs and DVDs, and of course you can also connect the beamer to any computer. So that's it. Now it's off. Red light is on, and that is the standby. Thanks, Dan.